class attendance register tracker, which tracks the daily, weekly, and monthly attendance for each student. And it also automatically calculates the total attendance from the beginning till the end of the school year for each student that you have in your class, such that at the end of the school year, you have a total of how many times a student was present in class for that entire school year. Now, as you can see, it starts with the section where you write down the name of the teacher, the level or the class that you teach, and then you go now to the name of the school. And then you can see it starts with the student ID number. This is where you write it down, and you have the first, last name of the student, and of course the gender. And as you can see, each gender is separated into two different colors, which we have the female in red and of course the male in blue for easy identification, right? And when you scroll to the right, you can see the attendance tracker actually starts in the month of September, and then it goes right to the month of October, November, and so on and so forth. Now, the reason why it starts in September is because in my country, the school year actually starts in September. Now, each month is divided into the different weeks. As you can see, September is divided into 4 different weeks, and each week is also divided or separated into the 5 different school days, which is from Monday right up to Friday. And if you come down, each day is divided into 2, which is morning and afternoon. Now, the reason why we have morning and afternoon here is because we're going to be tracking the attendance for each student in the morning and also in the afternoon. The reason is because there are times when a student might be present in the morning but absent in the afternoon. So we're going to be tracking the attendance for that. All right. Now, when you scroll to the right, you can see the weekly total for each week. You can see it's separated into 4 different weeks, which we have here. And then we have the total attendance or the total number of times the student was present for that particular week, and also the total number of times a student was absent in that particular week. You also have for the second week, the third, and the fourth week. And then just beside, we have the monthly total, which also tracks the total number of times the student or each student was present in that particular month, and also the total number of times each student was absent in that particular month. Next is the brought forward. And this brought forward is what is going to help us to automatically calculate the overall number of times each student was present in class from the beginning till the end of the school year. We're going to be taking the total number of times each student has been present in class for the previous months, that is before this current month that we are in, so that we can add that total to the total number of presence we have in this current month, and then it gives us now the sum total of the number of times that student has been found present in class from day 1. So right here we have the total number of times the student has been present in class in the September, but the total here is the total number of times the student has been present in class from day 1 or since the day that school started, right? Now, if you take a look here, the brought forward is 0 because there was no other month before September, because like I mentioned, the school year starts in September. But if you come here to October here, you can see that the brought forward now is the total from this previous month, which is this 38, right? So this is the previous, we have taken the total, that is the overall total that the student has been present from day 1 school started. And now we have, if you come and look here, we have the monthly total for this month of October. This is the total number of times the student has been present in the month of October, and this is the total number of times the student has been present from the previous months, right? The other previous month. And now to get now the sum total of how many times the student has been present right from day 1 till this month, we have to add the total number of times the student has been present in this month and add it to this brought forward from the other previous months, and we have now the total. Once you come now to the final or to the end of the school year, now this total is going to be now the overall total number of times that student has been present in class, so that we don't need to come back to start looking at how many times the student has been present in the previous month to get the overall sum, and that is it. So